Hello, hello. It's Pete's Packs here with the Brothers War pre-release kit Face Off number 4. Um, in the last one, we had a bit of a toss-up, although I think Mishra might have edged out Urza in that one with the more powerful strategy. So we're gonna call it a win for Mishra in the last one. That currently puts us at 1 and 2. So let's see where we go from here. So we got Urza and his Iron Alliance, and then Mishra's Burnished Banner. Um, I find it a little strange that you would burnish a banner, but hey, maybe I am misremembering what the word burnish means. It has happened before. Not necessarily with burnish, but with other words. Um, so it's a thing. So let's see what we get. Urza this time gets a blue die. Mishra got that last time. And Mishra gets the purple die this time. Alright, so the dice are completely random. Well, not completely random, but yeah. Alright, starting things off, Mishra um, gets a Harbin Vanguard Aviator. We have seen so many of. That is Harbin number 11. And Urza gets a bomb off the gates, an autonomous assembler. Um, no, it doesn't seem like much, but this thing grows out of control very easily, especially since it has vigilance. So you can attack with it, and if it's blocked, you can pump it. Um, and it comes out super early, and is very hard to deal with as a result. So autonomous assembler, that is 34. That is our 6th autonomous assembler. Although Harbin is a very strong build around as well. So this may be a bit of a brawl compared to the others. The first two were pretty decisively in Urza's corner, but um, we will see if that trend continues. So Veterans Power Blade already going along well with Harbin. Retrieval Agent. Uh, Atomical Scrapsmith. A Gorthian Opportunist, which is one of the more powerful commons in the set. Emergency Weld. Ambush Paratrooper, falling on that Harbin theme pretty heavily so far. Trench Stalker. Combat Career. Blitz Automaton. Fog of War. Junkyard Genius. Disciples of Gix. Demolition Field, and Over the Top. So that is Over the Top 146. That is number 7. Then an Astral Cornucopia. So very good color fixer. Can be a little expensive, but there are ways of multiplying counters in the set. So generally you end up playing it for 3 though. Alright, let's see how Urza starts things off. Can kind of go in pretty much any direction. So Koilos Rock, very good for the blue-white Flyers deck. Mishra's Juggernaut, strong overall. Blanchwood Prowler, Gixian Infiltrator, Veterans Power Blade of its own. Retrieval Agent, Fog of War, Energy Refractor. Now, this was the card I was trying to remember in the last video. If you're going for Door of Nothingness strategies, which I don't recommend, but if you're going to go Power Stone into Door, you want one of these at the very least, because this lets you convert all of your Power Stone mana into colored mana. great. If you're doing any Power Stone strategy, really, you want an energy refractor because of that. So Power Stone Engineer, nice. Power Plant Worker, Spectrum Sentinel, Sarenth Steel Seeker, very, very solid um, card for sealed, and a Yodian Dissonant. So this, and a Harbin of his own. Okay, so Harbin making a showing in this one, Harbin. So Sarenth Steel Seeker and Yodian Dissonant are fantastic together. So this is already pushing me into a green-white or possibly Bant direction, just because of being able to make counters and just go nuts with that. And then a Burnished Heart, which is fantastic color fixing. Did we get a token in this one? Yeah, there it is. So far, we have Harbin. Let's see, we've got a great strategy going here. With just Bant mid-range aggro, and then Mishra's is probably green-white soldiers at this point. Possibly also Bant. So it would be strange. It would be strange, but kind of funny to see these two go in the same direction. So we'll see how that goes. But at this point, the edge is currently to. I mean, we're one pack in. Like, can't say a whole lot, but the edge is currently to Urza. Although our pulls are very similar. Power Stone Fracture, fantastic piece of removal. Phalanx Vanguard, continuing the Bant or White X strategy. Another soldier to go along with that. Moment of Defiance, Wing Commando. Probably still that Bant soldier strategy. A Yodian Dissonant of their own, nice. No One Left Behind. Zephyr Sentinel, continuing that. Mishra claimed by Gix, nice. Now, this on its own could pivot things. 216. That is our 5th Mishra claimed by Gix. But a Sword of the Meek. Oh, that is so powerful with any kind of token strat. Yeah, we're gonna put those with the rares where they belong. A Swamp and a Power Stone. So we're continuing on that Bant path, but we might have a hard pivot to red-black because of that Mishra claim by Gix. So let's see if the Bant Soldiers plan continues. We've got Bitter Reunion, Burrowing Razor Maw, Killzone Acrobat, Recommission, Curate, Raze to the Ground, Ravenous Gigamole, Citadel Stalwart. That follows into that Bant Soldiers theme. Machine of Matter, good strat there. Repair and Recharge, that along with the Recommission that we got, could go into some Reanimator strats. So Sardinian Cliff Stomper, Junkyard Genius, and Gwenna, which really just keeps pushing us towards that. That is our 4th Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia. And our Ramos Dragon Engine, which is just a bomb on its own. Wow. So Ramos with a door to nothingness could actually do some really cool stuff. I just realized that. I forgot Ramos was actually even in the set. So far we've got a much more consistent looking strategy for Urza. Definitely would be going on the Bant end. but ramping it to a Ramos is just a very strong strategy and sealed. So see where Mishra takes pack number 3. We got Gnarlroot Pallbearer, which although not a soldier, is very strong in any kind of green strategy. Disfigure, Takassia's Amulet, Mishra's Domination, a Gorthian Sprite, continuing to go along with the Bant strategy. Second Power Stone Fracture, which is really strong as far as removal, so we have some good black removal. That hard pivot may be happening. Stone Retrieval Unit is very good for any kind of ramp strat. Tower Worker, also decent for ramp. Wing Commando, go along with our other. Trench Stalker, Arbalist Engineers. So also good for ramping. It's a good little thing. Mask of the Jade Crafter. Now, this card is busted and sealed. It lets you create a big thing and then you can unearth it and create another slightly smaller thing. Forging the Anchor and Drafna. So Drafna and Mask of the Jade Crafter has some interesting interaction in that you can keep making more masks to make more tokens. So that is an option. So Drafna. This Drafna number 10. And then Ichor Wellspring. Good for sack strats. And a construct token. Also, if you're in red-black, there's a lot of red-black things that require you to sacrifice, so Power Stone Fracture with Ichor Wellspring is very strong. So this is starting to look like we may want to pivot, because we've got some good removal. And we've got Mask of the Jade Crafter, which we don't have to run green for. You can just run it in anything, and it is very strong. Alright, see where Urza's pack 3 takes him. Mishra's Onslaught, Wasteful Harvest, Carrion Locust, Disenchant, great piece of removal for the Bat strategy. Mightstone's Animation, so good fallback. Conscripted Infantry, not really what we're looking for. Epic Confrontation, good piece of removal. Ashnod's Intervention, Aeronaut's Wings, continues the Bat strat. No One Left Behind, which is part of the alternate Reanimator strategy. I believe that's the second No One Left Behind. Haven't really gotten a huge bomb to go into that strategy, but it is an option. Zephyr Sentinel, continuing the Bant strategy along with Thopter Architect. And a Platoon Dispenser. Now that is a bomb. That is our 4th Platoon Dispenser, a Jalum Tome, and a foil Gix's Command. So it doesn't really affect where we're at, but it is cool to get an extra rare. So Gix's Command is number 6. I am really liking the Bant strategy that we have going on here. And then having the secondary Reanimator option is pretty great. So we've got that No One Left Behind, Repair and Recharge, Recommission. Huh. I thought we had 2 of them, but I guess not. So no real big targets for that, but maybe an option in there. All right. Let's see. Will Mishra go into the black-red Mishra strat or not? Let's see. Third Path Savant, Mishra's Onslaught. Let's see. Wasteful Harvest, Carrion Locust, Disenchant, Blitz Automaton, Fog of War, Energy Refractor, Power Stone Engineer, Thopter Architect, Evangel of Synthesis, Haywire Might, and Gixian Puppeteer. Now this does continue into the black-red strategy. So Gixian Puppeteer. Also has some reanimation possibilities. That is 99. That is our 5th Gixian Puppeteer. Then an Elsewhere Flask and a Foil Rock Hunter. Power Stone token. Alright. Urza number 4. Atomical Scrapsmith. A second Agorthian Opportunist, which is very strong on the Bant push. Emergency Weld, Ambush Paratrooper, Desynchronize, Bitter Reunion, Giant Growth, Air Marshal, continuing the strat, Gaia's Gift, Excavation Explosion, Disciples of Gix, which goes into the fallback plan of Reanimator, Demolition Field, Gruesome Realization, and the Temporal Anchor. So that, like, it's a really good build around if you have the right stuff for it, but I don't know that we do. And then Bonesaw is actually really interesting for Bant soldiers, so it's very useful. So the Temporal Anchor. I know we have actually pulled an entire playset of foils for it. That is our 10th Temporal Anchor. Alright, let's see. Mishra pack number 5. Alright, Stern Lesson. Union of the Third Path, Whirling Strike, Shoot Down, Gix's Caress, Deadly Repoussé, Combat Courier, Blitz Automaton, Fog of War, Energy Refractor, Yodian Frontliner, which is more pushing towards that Bant strategy, Defabricate, Mishra Excavation Prodigy, which, Mishra's Foundry, which oddly enough still pushes towards the Bant strat. Let's see, 265. That is Mishra's Foundry number 5. And Liquimetal Coating. Okay. Urza pack number 5. It's weird. It feels like these are both trying to do about the same thing, and the Urza pulls are just better for it. Disfigure, Cassia's Onulet, Depth Charge Colossus, Mishra's Domination, Agorthian Sprite, or Argothian Sprite rather. Cassia's Dig Site, which is a sleeper pick in this set. Prison Sentence. So finally a good piece of removal. Scatter Ray, Supply Drop, Brand Vigil, Iron Claw Crusher, which is very strong. Urza Power Stone Prodigy, and Phyrexian Dragon Engine. Now if this had been in the the Mishra deck, we would be playing Mishra. Like, just, you gotta, because you got both halves of it, but this was in the Urza side. 163. Let's see, that is Phyrexian Dragon Engine number 11. Ashnod's Altar. Okay. Not really doing big rampy things, but that's a good card for big rampy things. Alright. Let's see what we get in pack number 6 for Mishra. Alright. The Phalanx Vanguard. Latinum Adept. Rock Hunter. Total Honor Guard. Moment of Defiance. Power Plant Worker. Ashnod's Intervention. Epic Confrontation. Aeronaut's Wings. Archivian Avenger, Gnawing Vermin, Calamity's Wake, a full art Underground River, very cool. It's Underground River number 12, and a self-assembler. So generally don't want to see two two lands on a sealed pool, but it happens pretty often. Let's see. I think we're probably still better off going towards the Bant strat, but black-red could be viable with this. Like, there's nothing explicitly pushing us out from black-red. Like, Blitz Automaton's not bad. Carrion Locust is good. Like, we've got a few pieces, we've got a few decent pieces of removal, but no one left behind. Two Power Stone Fractures. Junkyard Genius, like, maybe? Looks like we'd be fairly heavily reliant on our artifacts for creature count. And sometimes that's how it goes. Alright, now Urza, pack number 6. Agorthian Sprite, or Argothian Sprite, Power Stone Fracture, Phalanx Vanguard, Platinum Adept, Rock Hunter, Chemical Honor Guard, Goblin Blast Runner, Thraxodemon, Dwarven Forge Chanter, Warlord's Elite, a Mask of the Jade Crafter of their own, Forging the Anchor, Yodian Frontliner, Thran Spider. Little anticlimactic, but that's Thran Spider number 5, and a Mox Amber. Nice. Yeah, so obviously you play the Mox Amber, because it is what it is, but let's see. Yeah, Automaton Assembler, Harbin, got the Gwena. Yeah, so you've got all your colors through Mox Amber if you need them. I'm gonna have to probably give this to Urza. Like, just it's Bant, it's fast. You know, it practically builds itself. And then you get into this neat situation where if you want to ramp up into some big stuff, you can do that too. Like, this just seems like clearly the better build. Like, maybe Giant Growth, Ambush Paratrooper, Opportunist. Yeah, it just seems like you've just got a better build of the same deck here. I think maybe a recommission. But definitely playing those, maybe playing that, definitely playing the Engineer, possibly playing the Refractor, possibly playing the Blade. Like, you build up and then you've got, like, you can even play the Dragon Engine and the Thran Spider. You wouldn't run the Temporal Anchor, but Platoon Dispenser, definitely, right, most definitely. Like, you've got so many on-color rares and mythics that are just fantastic. Like, Bonesaw is probably not good enough to even consider playing in this, but like that's excellent. Um, like your black red's not really good enough in this, and if you're going Bant or green white or even blue white, like the other version's just better. So probably end up going black red with this for you probably end up going black red just because you have so much removal and you have the Mishra, so why not? And the puppeteer. You could even splash blue for the Drafna if you really wanted to. Don't have a great way of like this like Sword of the Meek really wanted to be in this deck, and Phyrexian Dragon Engine really wanted to be in this one. So but yeah. Another one all over the place, but I think Urza ekes out the win here. But let me know what you think in the comments. Um, as always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Um, and as I've said in a few other videos, we are doing a giveaway if we hit 100 subscribers before the ball drops on New Year's Eve. So if you know someone that would be interested in this channel, please share it with them and get them to subscribe. And if you're watching this and haven't subscribed, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? You know, you might win a gift bundle for the Brothers War, or if you don't want a gift bundle for the Brothers War, a gift card to like Amazon or something. But yeah, if we hit 100 subscribers, we will do that. If not, we won't. But until next time, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.